Alright. Platinum Diana versus Amumu. Offline review. Let's get right into it. By Boris Johnson. I'm going to try my best. The quality seems a bit. This isn't me touching it at all. This is me going fast forward to backward. The quality is a bit rough. So I'm probably going to be just focused on the. Okay, it got better. I was going to say I was probably just going to focus on the game uh, play decisions, not the mechanics. It's kind of hard to look at mechanics when the video's choppy, but it looks like it cleared up, so see. Anyways, full clear down. We have word on the blue, so looks like the enemy jungle also full clear down. This is important to note because that means camps are synced, our raptors respawn, our Krugs respawn when their wolves respawn, our raptors respawn when his Gromp respawns, somewhere around that range. Here we play for a double crab, because he cleared downwards. Gank mid. Your mid laner dies during the gank. Not really your fault, because in my head, this isn't actually, even though you're ganking him, in my eyes, your purpose isn't the gank. Your purpose is to use him as almost like a warthog to get the top crab. If that's correct, then I don't really mind what you did. If you actually went for this gank with the intention of killing him, then I think there's a problem. I think this gank was never a kill. I see this gank as literally a warthog just to get the top crab in time, right? So that's how you saw it as well. Then I have no problem with it. If you actually want to kill that guy and you're surprised at how it went, then I do have a problem with it. But I don't think that's what it was. So you base here. Nice. You have some pretty good items. Go to Wolves. Looks like this guy. I pressed tab right now. It's important to note, did he just do Gromp and gank top, or did he just skip his top camps, right? Okay, nice. So it looks like he actually skipped all his camps. How do I know this? A full clear, all 6 camps is 24 CS. Why? Each camp is 4. So 6 times 4, 24. So all 6 camps is 24, plus the crab is 28. So that means he did full clear down, blue, Gromp, Wolves, Raptors, Red, Krugs, Bot Crab, based, 28 CS, and then he just skipped his Gromp, Wolves, and just immediately ganked top. What does this mean? And after this gank, he's going to do this. He's going to do Gromp, Wolves, Raptors, Sharks. What can you do right now? Option A, after Wolves here, you could just immediately go and start Dragon on spawn. Literally a 5-minute Dragon, he won't be here in time. It's a win-win, because either A, he full clears down, Gromp, Wolves, Raptors, and then by the time he's here, Dragon has been slain. Or option B, he skips all his camps to run to Dragon to stop you, but then that's a win too, because you could just get off it, right? And now it's a win, because he skipped his top camps, and you didn't skip yours. So you actually have a guaranteed win-win right now if you start Dragon. Option B is after Wolves, you just go immediately take his Raptors Krugs. You know his Raptors Krugs are down because his Raptors Krugs spawn when your Wolves and Grump spawns. Obviously your Wolves are up because you're on them, and your Grump's up because and your Grump just spawned, so his Krugs are up. So either A, you should get a guaranteed Dragon here, or B, you should just get guaranteed bot camps. But if you go straight to your Grump here, I'll be upset because again, you should get some sort of big advantage here, either his camps or a Dragon. And Gromp isn't either of those. So I think this is. I'm glad you pulled the dragon, but you see, as you see here, he actually had a chance to be here in time. You see how he pulled up? So ended up working out, but I think that is cutting it closer than it should have been. But still good. I'm glad you got the dragon. Here you invade because you know that you're level 6 and level 5, so you have low advantage. Because, again, he skipped camps and you didn't. It's from the earlier advantage. I think you played this mechanically well, too. I think Moo might be simply too fucking tanky. And you just, obviously, you only have you're not exactly fed yet item wise, right? You just have a single AP item. It looks like you played this decently well mechanics wise. You landed everything. Here, I think at the very end, you could have potentially just eat him again here, and just play to kill him with, two more autos, 3 more autos. So E, auto, auto. Maybe here you'd have to flash for the third auto to proc passive, and that would definitely kill. Maybe 2 autos kills. The third auto definitely kills. Maybe just 2 kill. It's kind of sad not ulting him and not getting the kill, because then we just technically our ult wasn't used for anything, right? And now I think at this point you're overstaying. You should. I think you just gotta commit for the kill and E here and just 1-for-1 it, or instantly leave. But here I think here if you instantly leave, like right now, you can still make it out. You can walk to this blast plant. If you kept walking, you'd be on the blast plant right now, and now you'd click upwards. But here when you walk back for the Q, now they have time to collapse on you. Because here I think again if you just walked out, you'd be hitting the blast plant right now, and right now you'd be in river already, right? You'd literally be already in the river, and I think now you're already out, right? And this is already a dub in a certain way, in the sense of that you got his. Actually, you didn't get any of those camps, but you got him chunked. So now it's like at least you got a chunk or some shit. You know what I mean? But here you flash and you still die. So I think it's fine not killing him, but dying and using your flash now that and your ult now it's really 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 bad. So this is obviously a huge mistake. I think you could have at the very least killed him, or you could have very least lived. I think either's fine, dying to kill him or just not killing him and living, but not killing him and dying, that's really bad. And using all your cooldowns, ult and flash and everything. Because here, let's say if you had your flash, you could just flash Q him here, he dies, right? Or flash ult him here. But here, since you don't have either, same with this top lane. If you had flash ult E, you could kill their top laner here, right? So, really sucks that you just got nothing. Yeah, I just don't think you could do it. I think also you have 6 camps up, right? Like doing an objective when you have 6 camps up is like a sin. You literally should do Krugs, Red, Raptors, Wolves, Blue, Grom, base. You'll have full item, and you'll be like level 8. And then with full item plus level 8, then you can play for Grubs. If Grubs are down, then you'll play for the respawning dragon. You know, I really hate pulling an objective when you have 6 camps up, unless this objective's like guaranteed, like their jungle's dead or their mid laner's dead, or some reason why it's guaranteed. But there's no reason why this was guaranteed. So it, and again, you just have so many camps up. So I think I don't even care that you lost this per se. I more care that no, you're not like what I mean. Like you just lost your entire lead. You had a huge CS lead, huge camp lead, huge level lead, and now you're just even. We're better than this guy, but like yes, he could have came. I agree, but like what I mean. It's a Kale. The Kales want to farm and scale. They don't want to roam and fight early game and all this shit. So yeah. Just think we should have done our full clear. And again, also, I don't think we'd ever be in this position if we obviously didn't have our earlier death, right? We'd have a flash up here, or we'd be level 7 right now because we would have killed more camps because we wouldn't have been low. If you had a level 7, you would have lived long to get your ult damage off. Maybe Aurelia can double kill them after you know what I mean? Like, so many different. This is a fucking domino effect, you know? Now we filtered down. Take his top camps, nice. Base for item. I don't know. I also think that Diana should basically. I know this is an old VOD. I think it's from the 20th, but still, I think Diana should basically. Maybe you realize from now, but Diana should basically always go down first. Now, pretty sure. I haven't seen Proto first since the new season, or I guess old season is the better way to word it. So, but anyways, Gale ulted us. Not bad. We got 2 kills. We didn't get the dragon sadly, but we got 2 kills. We got 2 men ult. Actually, ended up getting all 4 of them, so not bad. Good fight. Nice Q. We landed everything. Not much else we could have done. Nice kill him. We'll probably die here. Oh, actually not. Woo! Fancy feet. Just leave. Let him die. Whatever. 1 for 1. Not the worst. And kill cleans up. Really not bad. Definitely want to base soon. You have 2,000 gold. Alright, thank you. Do our top side. Hover this guy. Play for the respawning. The Herald, the only objective up. Makes sense. Sorry. Ugh, sick. Yeah. Get an engage on Zyra. Get a free kill. That's fine using 1-man ult on this guy because it just guarantees a number advantage. Now we can pull Herald with number advantage, or I guess Dragon. Same logic. Here you get off it. I think if you're not gonna do it, you should just base right now, and you could buy Hunting Guys, 1,300 gold. So either hey right now, if you're not gonna do it, just base right now. Leo's top side really has base and kills. So just base right now and buy a nice component. You have Hunting Guys. It's a pretty big. It's a nice spike. Or if you're gonna say to do it, then just full do it. But I don't like this option C, which is you don't base with your teammates, and then you do it and you get off it. It's just all awkward. Like if we base right now, you could have base with Kale. Like right now she bases, and you hold her hand base right now. And then what does that mean? You literally be right where Kale is right now. See how she's back? So you'd be on Hunting Guys, and you already be on Wolves, and now you'd be starting the Dragon now. So you'd be starting the Dragon again, but you'd have Hunting Guys right now, so you'd obviously be stronger. So I don't see the point to stay on the map like that. I guess you're greening for your Riftmaker, but there's just no point. Hunting Guys is a good spike. Some components are shit spikes. Hunting Guys is not shit. I mean, for example, Hunting Guys literally saves you here because it gives you the extra 300 HP. I guess you barely live, but you get the point. No point to make yourself weaker when you see how close fights are. And then you don't even base on full Riftmaker anyways, right? So what was the point of staying on the map so long? Pushing bot. Kaisa has to execute so we don't kill her. Now that we're 2 items, now I feel confident grouping with the team. Like, there's Dragon spawning in a minute. Baron's up. I see no reason to split push. I think team fighting right now should be good. We have Fed Kale. We're also strong ourselves. 2-man ult. Kale ult looks really good. Spamping Baron. I like this Baron call. Like, their mid's dead. We have no advantage. This is really, really good Baron call. I'm really happy you did this. Give Dragon, who cares? We have Baron. Let's get some towers. Okay, let's watch this fight. Give my Vex ult. Dodge Zyra ult with her E. Ult. Honestly, like your idea, I think is just too fast. Like, we need to be grouping as 4 or as 5, right? So really as bot, that's fine. I think you cannot hit this tower until KLCL. So I think here you just have to just chill out, stand in the jungle here, stand back here. Kill's gonna push one wave, and then she'll come, and then we'll have 4 here, 1 bot, and then if Vex ever wants to ult in while Kale's with us, and Kale just ults her Vex ult, so let's say boom, boom, Kale just ults right now. Vex just gets one shot. You obviously are full HP, and they get wiped. So I think we just cannot group at 3. We need 4. We need 5. We want to group as a team. In here, we're just not. 3 people is not enough. Because here, imagine if Kale's with you, Kale ults you here. I swear, Vex, Kaiser are both dead. You live, and then we just end the game. So I think the big takeaway here is you can blame your teammate and be like, oh, why isn't Kale here? Kale's showing, whatever. But in reality, if you don't see Kale, don't walk up. If you see Kale, walk up. It's just that simple, right? Because in this case, it's not that the trade's bad, 1 for 3 plus you get bot tower, but your Baron gets basically completely wasted. And normally with Baron, you'd always want to be able to crack an inhib tower or an inhib or Nexus towers, or you want to get more than what you got, basically, Okay, again, it's time to group with our team. I haven't seen you lose a single team fight with your Kale, or just a team fight in general. So I want to team fight. I don't want to be a 3 or I don't want to be a 3. I want to be a 4-man, a 5-man. I want to be with my boys. Kale, I say that and then Kale TP's top. So stupid. But that's not obviously not in your control. Okay, this is unwatchable, but looks like he has won it. Nice. Bull Dragon afterwards. Good job. Did the enemy team just sneak Baron? Yeah, they did. Here you get it. I would just insta base here. There's no point to what's the difference from basing here or basing here, right? If you see, this is thankfully you have vision of their base because you see the minions. So if you see the minions, them walking through minions, then you'll just keep running. If they don't, then you'll just finish the base. I think you should base way earlier, and then I think you'd be here in time. And I'm not saying you're gonna full stop it, but why not? You could go for steal. You could E over the wall, ult W smite. If you hit it, nice. If you miss it, you can always flash over the wall and live. You even have blast mine. You can really blast mine over, flash back out. So, I'm not saying this is your fault. I'm just saying you definitely had the opportunity to be base earlier and potentially steal it. Who knows? It's not like Amumu has a crazy smite. It's not like an Echo or an Evelyn or something, right? But anyways, also if I was you, I think Kale is going for a lot of solo plays, and it's not your fault. But I think I pressed tab, and I think to me it's really obvious Kale is by far the strongest guy on your team. You have a cheating app that literally shows this, right? So Corky's behind, really is only up 1,000. This guy's up by multiple thousands. There's obviously other ways to identify level 18, level 16, right? Level 15, level 17, right? Same level top laners. I think it's 4.5 items, 3 items. Like there's so many different ways to identify that Kale's your strongest guy. And so even though he keeps doing solo plays, I'd be like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna be buddies with Kalen. He wants to go bot lane, okay, I'm gonna sit in this bush with him, right? He wants to go top lane, okay, I'll go sit top with him because I swear Kale could probably win every 2v3, maybe even 2v4, right? Your combo's so strong. Like you flash E ult in, she puts Kale ult on you. There's Diana ult on top of Kale ult. I swear you guys are like really work together. I have not seen you and Kale lose a single fight together. So if I was you, I just want to follow this guy around because it looks like he goes bot here and gets caught. And again, I'm not saying that's your fault, but I'm saying if you're with him, maybe you can prevent it. Maybe you guys can double kill a Mumu Vex. Maybe you can ult Vex and CC her so she's not killing Kale. Like, who knows, right? But I definitely think you should have it a priority to play with your strongest member, and I have not seen you play with this Kale at all the last 10 minutes. Again, I'm not saying he's making it easy for you to do that, but that you can still control it, right? I also would never flash for this guy. Let's say you kill this guy. I know you didn't, but let's say you actually killed him. Let's say, where was it? Let's say this worked. Boom, flash, E ult Zyra, you kill Zyra. Can you tell me what this kill's getting you? Is it getting you an item? Nope, you're full build. Is it getting you Baron? Nope, Baron's down. Is it getting you Dragon? Nope, Dragon's left for 2 minutes. This kill literally gives you nothing but 300 gold, right? So even if you killed him, what does it matter? Are you ending the game with Zyra dead? Nope, Kale's dead too. So you're just making it even numbers. Like this, that the kill basically gets nothing. So if I'm you, I'm saving my flash for a dragon fight, for a Baron fight, for a game deciding fight. The killing Zyra there literally does nothing. Imagine you flash ult right now. Boom, fucking this guy TP's flash. E ult, 2-man ult. Boom. Maybe you and Aurelia and can win this fight. Who knows, right? But you have no flash, no E, so you're basically fucking useless. But yeah, I think the biggest takeaway is playing off Kale. Like that guy's your strongest member. If I'm you, I'm following the guy around like a doggy. I don't care. Where's Kale? Again, Kale's bot. We are nowhere near her. So again, I just think you should be playing with your Kale. You're playing for your camps, but you're basically full build. I know you're not actually 6 items, you're 5. But honestly, your next item's 3,000 gold. You're basically you're gonna be these exact items for a while because 8 stacks Dark Seal is better than basically any component besides maybe like a Zanya is like this is as much AP as a large rod basically. So you're basically never selling this. So you're basically full build. So again, I would just be. You're also level 18, so you don't XP doesn't give you anything, and you're nowhere near your next item, so you don't need gold much that much either. So if I'm you, I don't care about Raptors, I don't care about Krugs. I'm just following this Leona around like a puppy. I mean, sorry, Kale. But obviously Kale dies. They go mid, and then they basically don't end the game. They get inhib. They kill all of you guys. Let's watch this fight. Finally, we're fighting with Kale again, but it's kind of bad. First of all, we saw when we're Kale ulted, which is wasting Kale ult because we can't take damage anyways, right? And then also, this still isn't a 5v5 Aurelia's bot, which isn't your fault again. It just so messy in the end. So I don't know. I think at the very end you did have control, but I think the last 10 minutes you basically didn't play with your Kale at all, which it is in your control. And I think my most concerns are with the early game, which I think you had a huge lead and you completely threw it. And obviously, I went into detail explaining that. So I think early game is the bigger takeaways. If you have any questions, you can message me on Discord, which is Chad right here in Chad Jungle. You could just click on me, message me any questions about this VOD or anything in general. But that's really the biggest advice I have for you is early game and snowballing your lead more and taking the enemy camps more and just identifying when I should fight, how should I fight, and who should I should fight with, stuff like that. All right, hopefully that's helpful. Goodbye.